One take, one take, one take, one take, Tuesday. Hello everyone and welcome back to another One Take Tuesday. How about that intro, huh? How about it? It was pretty interesting. Took me a little while to just slap that together, but I thought it would be a nice thing to have. Seeing as One Take Tuesday is kind of a thing now, I thought it should make it a bit official by throwing some random intro there. I just kind of came up with the idea on the fly, and hey, that's what happens. But today I've got a match, a guy against a guy against a guy versus the guy from the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder, and I use the trap team again because I wanted to, and it's great and it's fun and I like it and a lot and stuff. So he's running a really weird team with obviously Smeagol for stupidness, like sporing and weirdness and annoyingness. So I decided to lead off with Sizzle with the choice band. I'm just going to smack him with a bullet punch in the face on the first turn to get him down to his sash and then kind of fall asleep. And just, you know, from the last time I used this team, Sizzle really was a dead weight, and I don't actually see him being super useful in this game either. So I thought best thing to go to sleep is Sizzle. I'll just let him, you know, take a wee nap there, and that is what he does. He takes a sleep. So I'm going to Rotom, and I'm deciding to go to try and kill him now. Now the stupid thing about this is I could have gone straight to Breloom and Mach punched him. But instead, I went to Rotom because I don't know why the fuck I did that. Because at this point, he's faster than me, he is at 1 HP, and he not only gets Stealth Rock up on the switch, but also endeavours to take me down to 1 HP as I Volt Switch out and not having a spinner. That means Rotom is practically dead because rocks are on the field, so fuck my life. I really should have just gone straight to Breloom. If I'd gone straight to Breloom, I could have just gone for the priority Mach punch, punched him in the face, and it would have been dealt with. But no, I kind of just lose Rotom completely for no reason whatsoever, so that kind of sucks. But as I bring in Breloom now, he goes into his Hitmonlee, and I'm thinking the best way to deal with this thing is go to Wobbuffet and counter it to death, because it's probably just going to have, you know, stab in the form of close combat or high jump kick, and then maybe like blaze kick for coverage and stuff, and that's really all it's going to be able to do to me. I doubt it's going to have a setup move because the fake out and the gem and stuff and the unburden. I think he's just an all-out attacker with 4 attacking moves, and it turns out to be the case as he goes for the close combat on my Wobbuffet, does pretty much nothing. I managed to counter him, and I don't think this will kill him just because not enough damage was taken on my end to where I could double that and make it a KO cleanly. So we end up just me having to take another hit, which kind of sucks. And I believe he decides to go for the Blaze Kick here as opposed to the Close Cumbit. Hey, Blaze Pick looks kind of cool. It does actually. It does actually look kind of cool. Hey, Wild Chase, how about that Blaze Kick? I thought you're a fan of that, right? Yeah, Chase? Okay. Moving onwards swiftly, we're gonna just keep this guy in here. We'll hit him on Lee's down out and count 4, and in comes Crawdon. Now, Crawdon is something that got Dragon Dance. It getted it. It gotted it, I believe, in Platinum or something, when all the random shit got Dragon Dance that was weird. And he was one of the guys. And generally, they run Dragon Dance sets. So I thought, well, it might want to try and set up on me, so let's just encore it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of that chapter. Because, as you know, on my team, I carry not only Wobbuffet, who's able to trap anything, but also Dugtrio, who's able to trap anything that does not fly or levitate. And it just so happens that Crawdon neither flies nor levitates, so Dugtrio is able to come in with the Life Orb. I'm going to be able to go for 2 Earthquakes. Even though he is, faster with the Dragon Nuts and everything, he is still locked into it thanks to the Encore. And because I'm able to have a solid 3 turn of Encore. I think it's 3 turns this gen, which really fucking blows, but allows me to take him out with 2 Earthquakes, and I kind of sped that portion up because no reason to really talk about anything. I was just killing him with a Dugtrio. Nothing else was gonna go on there, was it? So was there no reason to say anything else. So goes into the Garchomp, and the reason I stay in here and go for the Earthquake is because Garchomp in general is something which likes to set up on switches. It is such a massive threat in the metagame that it can set up really easily when people switch. So instead of switching, I'm going to Earthquake just in case he either substituted or went for the Swords Dance, and it works out beautifully because he Swords Dances as I Earthquake, and I'm able to get off a second one because I am naturally faster than him, allowing me to bring him down to a really low amount of health to the point at which I can just bring in Breloom, go for a Mach Punch, and even though I'm going to take a bit of rough skin damage, I will be able to take Garchomp out safely, threat neutralized, and even though he got to +2 and was able to take out my Dugtrio, I was able to deal with him pretty damn easily, so that worked out pretty beautifully. He's actually running a Rocky Helmet alongside the rough skin, which I guess more people do that on things like Ferrothorn rather than Garchomp, but I guess it can work sometimes. I took more damage than I really needed to, and hey, that was alright. So he brings in Conkeldurr now, and Conkeldurr is obviously slower than my Breloom, and I should really be able to Spore it, which I do that, and then get up a Swords Dance as he sleeps, hopefully. Hopefully he gets more than one turn of sleep, because he has the mandatory one after I put him to sleep. But unfortunately, he wakes up pretty much instantly, is able to go for the Drain Punch. I'm like, wow, for fuck's sake, I basically lost Breloom for no reason. But it turns out, ladies and gentlemen, my live on 1 HP allows me to go for a Mach Punch before I die, because I know that he's going to want to Mach Punch, so I have to go for the Mach Punch in order to outspeed his Mach Punch, so I can't go for Bullet Seed, because otherwise I would just die, so I had to go for it. I do a really sizable chunk, a lot more than I really kind of imagined, but I am at +2, and it is Stab, and it is Technician boosted, so I shouldn't really be so surprised. Nice thing about it is that he is a Flame Orb one, so he can't really gain back HP that easily, especially when I have Wobbuffet available, and I'm still slightly afraid that he's going to be able to kill me, so I decided to Destiny Bond. Actually, it didn't really matter at this point whether I countered or Destiny Bonded. Countering may well have been more beneficial because it would have allowed Wobbuffet to stay alive and then just serve as death fodder, but in this instance it doesn't really make a difference because either he has to kill me this turn or I encore him into a move, and he ends up just going for the payback and taking me down, which in turn, because the Destiny Bond from the last turn is going to end up killing his Conkeldurr in the process, so he loses it, and it's eliminated. It is disappeared. Chaos Control! Disappear! So he goes into his Gelatin, which I believe is his last, and I basically have Rotom at 1 HP. I think I have Magnezone, and then maybe something else. I can't quite remember. But I deliberately kept Magnezone for this point in the game because I knew it was the easiest thing I could use to take out the Gelatin with. And it turns out that, hey, a Thunderbolt does well over half. I'm easily going to be able to 2-hit KO the thing and can take the Scald nicely. Doesn't even matter if I get burned because, of course, Magnezone attacks on the special side. And it ends up being a pretty short match, as you can tell, because I'm going to be able to go for another Thunderbolt, finish off the Gelatin. Gelatin's gonna go down, fall into a hole, and that's how it goes. He's dead, done, destroyed. Ah! Wait, what the hell happened to my voice there? I can't start again, or I can't cut that out, because it is, of course, a one-take Tuesday. I only get one shot at this, and I have to do my best to narrate video as quickly and as well and as possibly in one take as I can. That's exactly what happens. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what you thought of the intro. I thought it was kind of funny, kind of cool thing to be using. Otherwise, I hope you guys can leave a like if you did enjoy. If you didn't, then hey, it's your prerogative, and you don't need to. But whatever. I'll see you guys probably next time with another video. And yes, also quick thing. I'll probably be doing more PO live because I have lots of people sending me teams. I've had like 10 people PM me teams for PO live, so I might end up doing quite a few of those. If you see them popping up on the channel, that's probably why, because I have lots of material to go through, or teams to go through to create material for such a thing. Anyway, just a bit of an update, nothing else really to say, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you have a good. Okay, now I'm fucking up. I can't restart. Whatever. Goodbye. I'm done. Goodbye.